Hi students, welcome to SFS Kammam online classes. This is your Vijay Kumar sir teaching social studies 8th class. My dear children, all of you follow our YouTube channel. Channel name is Vijay sir YouTube channel. You just subscribe and like so that you can get notifications of our lessons every day. So kindly follow our lessons so that it is very helpful for you to write the examinations and also get the good marks. Okay, without wasting our time, let's get started. Thank you. Today topic is Singareni Coalfields, SCCL, that is Singareni Collieries Company Limited. My dear children, in the last classes we covered many topics. So in the sequence we are continuing Singareni coal fields. So here there are extensive coal deposits in the 4 districts of Khammam, Karimnagar, Adilabad and Warangal. So my dear children, here in our Telangana state there are vast extensive coal deposits are there in 4 districts. What are the 4 districts here? Khammam, Karimnagar, Adilabad and Warangal. So these 4 districts of Telangana state are having more extensive coal deposits are there. So these mines are operated by the Singareni Collieries Company Limited. That means SCCL. What is the full form of SCCL? The Singareni Collieries Company Limited. So this company was initially set up by a private British mining company in 1886. So I already told you it was started in 1886 by the private British company. Okay, so it was started in earlier under the Britishers time. During the Britishers time, the Singareni Collieries Company Limited started by the private British mining company in 1886. So which was purchased by the Nizam of Hyderabad in 1920. After 1920, that means after 18th century, Nizams also came to our state of Hyderabad and they also ruled here. So during their time, Nizam's time, they purchased this SCCL company from the Britishers in 1920. Understood, my dears? First, SCCL started by private British mining company in 1886. After that, Nizams, they purchased from the Britishers in 1920. After independence, the government of India took over this company. Understood, my dear? So here after independence, what was happened here? The Indian government took over this company to under control of Indian government. So SCCL is jointly owned by the government of India and the state government of Telangana. So here both Indian central government is having ownership here, at the same time state government also have ownership of this SCCL. So they are maintained jointly. This SCCL as owned by the Indian government and government of Telangana. So SCCL is currently operating 15 open cast minings and 35 underground minings in 4 districts of Telangana and employs around 65,000 people are working in the year 2015. So my dear children, currently in SCCL, so they are operating coal mines. So here 15 open cast mines are there, at the same time 35 underground mines are there. I already told you minings are different types are there. So one is here open cast mines are there, underground mines are there. Okay, so the difference between these open cast and underground minings I already told you in the previous classes. So here open cast mines 15 operated by the SCCL, at the same time and they are operating underground mines 35. So, okay, in these 4 districts. What are the 4 districts? Khammam, Karimnagar, Adilabad and Warangal. So here employees, almost 65,000 above employees are working here according to the data of 2015. Okay, now this is 2021. That means the figure will be increased. So lakhs of people are working now in SCCL. So Singareni Collieries Company Limited. So here 2 of our teachers visited a coal mine in the famous Singareni coal fields. So this book authors, who wrote these books? So that book authors, they visited these coal mines, which is located in Ellandu Singareni coal mines. Okay, so they visited and they shared their experience in this textbook. Let us see the review. Okay, so they started the journey from Hyderabad bus stand and they took a ticket from Hyderabad to Kottagudem, and they get on their point bus stand in Kottagudem. And reaching Kottagudem, we visited the office of SCCL and took permission to visit the mines. So they have visited SCCL company and they have taken permission. For what purpose they came here? They want to visit the coal mines, how they are collecting or extracting this coal from the ground, and what kind of activities are going there. So they have to visit and they want to know all the things. By that they want to write the textbook. Okay, so from their risk, from their experience, they shared directly to our and the textbook. Okay, you can also go through this. Next one here, see my dear. So after visiting, then they traveled 40 kilometers from Kottagudem to Ellandu. So from Kottagudem to Ellandu 40 kilometers are there. From here again we went to the office of SCCL, took permission to go down 21 number incline. Okay, so this is the 21 number incline in Ellandu. So here it is the entrance to the mine. Understood, my dear? So this is the gate. Actually you can say it is a gate. 21 number incline, number 21 incline, entrance gate of mine. Okay, so they reached here also and they took permission to go down in the mines. Okay, when they crossed an iron bridge over a railway track on which a goods train was standing. So after what they did, after getting the permission from the supervisor there, and then they get into the mines. So they crossed this railway track bridge. After that we reached the entrance of the mine where the safety officer received us. So they received by the safety officer in front of gate. That means entrance gate, mine gate. Not this is what we are showing here, that is a front gate. Inside another gate will be there. So there supervisor will, safety officer will be there. So he received these 2 teachers and they have given some safety measurements. I will show you that measurements also. The officer explained the coal is found in thick layers under the ground. If one digs from the ground level, first there will be some soil, after which there will be rocks and water. So what he explained to the teachers, no, that is, first when they dig from the ground level, so some extent they receive mud only. Okay, so some means almost 10 feet or 20 feet if you go, mud particles, mud layer will be there. After that rocks and water will come. Okay, after reaching 200 to 300 feet under the ground, then the coal mines will be there. So if we go further deep, about 200 to 300 feet, we will reach the coal layer. So after 200 to 300 feet, if they dig the underground, then they'll reach the coal layer. See my dear children, it is very difficult, right? So here I am going to show you how the area of these several layers of coal separated by rock or loose soil. Okay, so you can also get idea, and it is very easy for you to understand. So here I'll show you how is there inside the ground after reaching 200 to 300 feet. That means this top to this layer 200 feet, and then from here to another 300 feet, that means total 500 feet. Okay, so inside ground, underground 500 feet means how it will be. Let us see the photos here. See here another supervisor is operating the coal mines here, how they are under the 500 feet. Is imagine once, my dear children. So under the 500 feet they are extracting this coal fields, coal material, minerals from the ground, how they are digging all the land. See once, see here many workers are there, so lot of risk they are paying here, and they are collecting, they are extracting this coal minerals from the ground. See, you can see, so they are taking support of engines and some technical engines support after collecting this, extracting these coal mines from the ground. They are using some vehicles to lift the coal from the ground. Okay, so this is how they are collecting here. See, so they'll use some tracks in underground, some tracks will be there. Inside the tracks they'll use some wagons. In that wagons, so the coal will be transferred from one place to another place. So inside this many risk will be there, and it is very dangerous. If something happens there, no one will alive, so many people will die. So that is what each and every step they'll take very carefully while operating this, extracting these coal mines. Okay, and next one is danger and safety measures. What kind of dangers are there, and what kind of safety measures they are going to take in order to prevent these dangers, right? The safety officer also explained to us that it was always a risk to go down as accidents may occur. So according to supervisor words, what they are telling, it is very difficult to go down every time, and it sometimes accidents may occur. A tunnel may fall down or get flooded by water, or there can be fire or suffocation due to poisonous gases. So what kind of danger is there? Sometimes the tunnel may fall down while blasting the coals. Okay, sometimes the tunnel, the total underground may fall down. This is one danger. Another one is, suppose while blasting time get flooded by water, water will immediately come sometimes. So that is also another difficult, another danger. And sometimes there can be a fire. Okay, while the blasting of bombs or coals, so sometimes it may repeatedly it will fire, then it is fire accidents will be there. So it is also another danger. And sometimes suffocation, that means without having breathing problem. Okay, with breathing problem sometimes will come with different poisonous gases. Okay, these are all dangers. So they'll take some safety measures in order to avoid all these things. He explained that the mine administrator has developed elaborate safety arrangements to prevent such accidents, and that we should also take necessary precautions. So while entering into the coal mines, they have to take some safety measures, safety dresses, helmets, lights, okay, medicines, everything they have to take, and then only they will enter into the coal mines. Okay, so here he also explained about how to face such accidents with the help of the safety kit. So here the supervisor, okay, he will explain to the workers what kind of precautions we have to take during this blasting time, during the extracting coal mines, okay, coal under the ground, what kind of measures they have to take. Every day they will explain, and also they will provide safety measures to the workers. We wore on the safety kit and got ready to go down. So after wearing this safety items, and then only they will allow these persons or workers into the underground. Otherwise, without wearing these safety measures, they won't allow you under the ground. We reported a muster point for online registration. So here teachers also, they reached 500 feet under the ground, and they reached the muster point, that means the attendance point, administrator block for online their registration. So underground also, so one office will be there. So every worker, when they reach to the 500 feet under the ground, they have to first meet the administrator, that is muster point, and they have to take the attendance there. Understood? In online. So their online registration also completed in the underground procedure. Now we reached the entrance of the mine. So they reached the first gate, that means under the ground, that is the entrance gate. We can also say it is a phase. Okay, actually this is the lift that carries people in and out of the mine. So here, from here onwards, the lift will be there. Okay, so here the actual duty is the lift can carry the people from in and out of the mine. The two of us and the safety manager along with the 3 miners entered the lift. So they entered along with the supervisor and safety manager, and other 3 workers also along with them, they also joined, and they entered in the lift. The lift in charge closed the sides and gave signals to underground lift operator by ringing a bell using a code. So likewise, they traveled under the ground 500 feet, and they reached the exactly extracting point of coals and the underground lift. So here inside the mine, how it will be, what kind of precautions, so what they are telling. So here bell codes also they provided, and single bell means what kind of activities they have to do. 2 bells if they ring, what kind of activity. 3 bells or 4 bells, and continuously 10 bells if they ring, what kind of activities. So precautions also, so they arranged under the ground. So now see inside the mine, what is, how it will be inside the mine position. Our lift went down about 500 feet below the ground level. It was like going deep down in a well. We were gripped by fear as the lift rapidly slid down, and we kept hearing water falling somewhere. So here they are traveling under the ground 500 feet. So while traveling time, the teachers are sharing their experience. So it is very what kind of different sounds are coming. Water sound is coming, and sometimes electrical fire sound is coming sometimes, and also it is very speed, the lift is going very speed to the underground. So they got some fear while traveling in the lift. The safety officer who was with us explained it is groundwater. You know that when we dig, we find water. So here it is naturally, we know that when we dig the land, what will come? First water will come. So first they have to clear the water, then only they have to start the digging. So here digging is not a simple process, it is very difficult process. One side they have to clear the water, and another side they have to continue the digging. Understood? So here lot of risk they are facing. The coal mine workers are facing lot of risk daily. So today we are enjoying with the power, electricity power. It is the sacrification of SCCL employees. We have to thank, and we have to hats off their work. We have to honor them. Okay, understood my dear? We have to pump this water out otherwise it will flood over our mine tunnels. All the water is directed to a pool from which it is pumped out of the mine. He further told us that the company has a project and planning wing which takes care of designing these aspects of the mines. Okay, so here after lifting the water, they will deposit this water into outside some location. They will arrange this water to pump down. So okay, pumped out all these water, and from there they will shift the water into another place. They will use this water for cleaning of this extracting coal minerals. Understood, my dear? So water is very very important to clean the coal minerals. Understood? So they required water. So this water they will use for further process. The lift stopped and we stepped into a narrow tunnel called mine shaft. So here, so after reaching 500 feet in the underground, the lift stopped and they stepped into a narrow tunnel. So okay, that is very here I will show you that narrow tunnel also. So these are the safety measures you can also see in the picture. So without wearing these safety shoes, so the supervisor safety manager will not allow workers into the ground. Okay, so likewise you can see this is under the ground how they are extracting. Okay, so here as we walked in, we noticed electrical lines, hose pipes carrying water, a narrow rail track on the ground, etc. So this is called narrow tunnel. Okay, so here they entered. So from here they will arrange some tracks. Are the tracks also I'll show you. So from the using with the help of these tracks, the wagons will take the coal and carrying from one place to another place. When coal is mined, it is loaded onto small wagons which are pulled on these rails to the lift from where it is taken to the ground level. Okay, so here inside the ground, so here they will collect the coal mine from the tunnel and they will carry this coal with the help of these wagons and they will deposit this outside of the coal mines. Okay, so you can also see in the pictures how they are collecting the coal mines from the ground. So here the worker, you can also see this is Singareni Collieries Company Limited photo. So how this worker is collecting, so he collected some coal extracted from the ground and he shifting the coal into the wagon and he is throwing this wagon to some distance. After that the lift will carry this coal. Okay, so this is the actual situation you have to understand. Our guide pointed out we were actually working through a coal layer also called coal seam, and that there was coal on both sides and above and below us. So here you can observe both sides the coal is, we can observe here. So that left side and right side, top side and bottom side, we can see coal mines are there. Okay, coal deposits are there. So inside that this is tunnel way. Okay, so from that they are extracting the coal with carefully, right? We were surprised to see that the walls of the mine were bright and not black. Okay, so that also you can see the walls of the mines are very bright. You can also observe in the picture, right? So they are collecting the coal and they are shifting the coal with the help of vehicles. So for better understanding I collected these pictures, my dear. So I think it is very easy for you to understand how the coal they are shifting from the 500 feet under the ground. Okay, our guide explained that this is because they are painted with dolomite to prevent oxidation and degradation of coal and also to exchange the reflection and give us light. So here, my dear children, so they are painting. Okay, here the walls they painted with dolomite. That is what the shining is appearing on the wall side. So they are painting because in order to prevent oxidation and degradation of coal. Okay, sometimes coal will fire. Okay, so with to prevent this oxidation and degradation of coal, so they will use this dolomite paint on the walls. That is what it is getting shining. Okay, and also here, in order to decrease this degradation or decrease this oxidation, they will also use reflection and give us light. Okay, so it is dolomite, actually it is having some brightness. So with this lights and reflection, so it shows automatically light. When we saw these walls and all, it is appearing very bright. So you can also see here in the walls how it is shining. Okay, so these are all walls also covered with dolomite paint in order to prevent, in order to stop the oxidation and degradation of coal. Okay, so my dear, here danger and safety measures, we have many points are there, many concepts are there we have to discuss. So next concept is blasting the coal. Here, so this blasting the coal and transporting coal, welfare, safety and health checkups. So all these 3-4 concepts are there, we'll discuss in the next class. What I am suggesting you children, many children are not watching our videos. That is very bad condition. Okay, I don't know what is happening to you. So when we are giving lessons to you with different examples, so you have to understand and try to use these classes. Okay, and also make your subject perfectly, and also you just write classworks with the different questionnaires and also frame bit works also. Okay, read the textbook, underline the important points and note down the questions and bits. Okay, tomorrow we'll continue the next concept. Until then, take care and bye bye.